Alright, so next morning in real life here. This is still day one in the game, of course. 3 hours, 36 minutes until day change. So what's our situation report here? I still got a light tank in production. I might actually just make another. I don't know exactly. I haven't thought this far yet. All I know is I got a second army. I've made it to Moscow. I do want to make this into at least a 10 stack. But I could send out 3 and 3 right now, or 4 and 2. Actually, 3 and 3 is a great. I'm gonna help support everything over there. It will kind of take long because of the stupid forest here. Honestly, I should build railroads here in general, because forest tiles do just suck. So I'm actually gonna do that in my build order for once. Still got lots of room here. Still got 2.8k for units. Expanding will help. The thing about Iron Order 19 instead of opposed to, I would say opposed to Call of War is that you do get more manpower, or maybe you just feel the effects more because it's technically less numbers. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty certain you actually get a lot more manpower benefit from capturing occupied cities as you would in Call of War. Also in this one, I mean, you just need less manpower, period, right? So in this game, rural provinces with nothing in them don't give you good manpower benefits, so you would never build recruitment offices in rural province. You would just only do them in the big cities. That's kind of reflective of real life per se. I mean, this is 1919 after all. The world population wouldn't be that huge yet, right? But yeah, so I got this infantry unit here, this medium mech, and those two imps are dead. So it's clearly obvious that the Tsarist Russia is not actually playing. Let's take a look at all the other countries, though. It looks like our Swedish player here went for Visby. He's got Visby, so he's got the extra that. I mean, he does have that. I can walk into his territory anytime, because we have right away. So if he does anything sneaky, maybe I'll keep actually that small little stack and just maybe throw it into Stockholm. I might need more subs, actually. I'm going to produce... Actually, you know what I should do? Let's look at our queue. This is about to start. Maybe I'll go to level 5 right off the bat. I can do a research of some kind on day 2, and it'll probably be this. Oh yeah, it's always this. So, yep, I'm going to queue this right up again. I think I'm just going to produce another round of light tanks. Very cheap in oil. And I'm going to get more oil in a second, because Yaroslav is next door, so I'm okay with oil for now. My oil production should be alright. Yeah, I'm just going to click on level 2, research. An Iron Order opposed to Call of War. When you upgrade units, there's no downtime dedicated to... So Call of War, when you research the next level of playing, right? Because it's more reflective of real life. So, I guess, without really going into depth, it kind of mimics, production efficiency, right? You build a new plane, it's harder to build, it might cost more resources, it takes more time to build, you have to build the production facility, etc., etc. This game kind of too, but in Call of War, once you upgrade to the next thing, well, you have to, let's say I upgrade a light tank, from level 1 to level 2 in Call of War. I have to spend about 2 hours to upgrade the units that are already on the battlefield, because you're essentially replacing all the old tanks, or all the new tanks, or all the old tanks with new tanks, right? So you'd have to spend the extra resources on research. You would also have to spend resources on the upgrading, including manpower, right? And have the downtime where your units are useless. In this game, you click on research, you just level up. All your units on board would be level 2. So there was a cheese. So there is upgrading cheese still, and you actually can technically do it for like all levels. So if I have level 1 tank units in queue, and I click on level 2, and level 2 completes, I can squeeze in one more light tank 2 to get the 6. If I have 5, let's say if I have 5 level 1 tanks in queue, like I do right now, and then the research just ends, all these tanks in queue are level 1 tanks, right? So they're going to be produced as level 1 tanks with level 1 time, level 1 resources, But as soon as they hit the battlefield, they'll be level 2. So when you upgrade your tanks, or when you especially when you do a early light tank rush, you definitely want to just queue up all your light tanks and click on the research button. Make sure you queue up one more light tank before the research is complete because it's 4 hours, and light tanks take about 3 hours 20 minutes on day 2. Actually, it'll take even it'll probably be 3 minutes, probably like 3 hours 5 minutes maybe, because we'll be closer to 80% in morality. I think at 80% when you're time neutral, and anything higher you get a time bonus for production. So yeah, that's the strat for now. I don't have anything else to upgrade. I'm not really interested in other units yet. Actually, I am interested in destroyers. And as soon as I already got St. Petersburg, so I can also go for planes. I'm going to build another motorized imp, I think, because right now, light tanks replace their manpower, no problem. That's why light tanks are so good, right? And hunters are really good day 2, if you want to go into those day 2, right off the bat, as well. But yeah, 300 manpower cost, dude. And they take about 3 hours, and I'm at 97 right now. When I expand, I'll go back up. Manpower production on light tanks will be easily replaced because the manpower production matches the requirements or the amount of time a light tank produces. So if I am making a light tank every 3 hours and my manpower is about 100, that means I'll always have enough manpower for the next light tank until maybe I start falling below 90. So hopefully I expand fast enough to avoid using recruitment offices right above, but I might end up having to build probably at least level 1 in each province by day 4. We'll talk about that more when we get there. We're just kind of waiting around and seeing how things go. Oh, I forgot about this. Italy declared war on everyone and let me walk into Genoa and probably Milan. And he's stuck in a battle, so I could go this way, take Milan for free. And maybe I could go to Rome for free. I don't know. This is a cheese, though. I totally forgot about this. So I robbed his steel. I got more production. How much did I get off of him? Oh, yeah, that sucks to lose 1k steel off the game. And he probably didn't think someone would invade him so quickly. Well, Italy's learned the hard way. He declares war on all countries. Someone will send a militia his way. Alright, just a quick little update on our little Italy cheese here. About to click on Force March to get Milan. And some rare materials. We yield 132. I'll take it. That's more than an hour. 198 cashies. This guy's for sure chasing me down. Back into Force March we go. I'm sending another militia out there, because you know what? This guy's going to declare war on everyone. Screw it. I'm going to send him units. Alright, and just do a pirates operation, and yeah, raid him. Doesn't look like there's much other activity in the map still. Oh, wait a minute. Hungary looks swole. Taking out Prague and everything down here. Oh, no, that is part of... So what's this? Oh, Macedonia, and then now into there. I mean, there's a lot of AI in this area for Hungary to take, so they don't even really need to think about killing another nation right off the bat, like you do with Finland. Because other than Visby over here, I mean, it's either Sweden or Finland. Or Curryland or Revel, right? Like, I mean, there's some options, but still. 9 times out of 10 as Finland, you're always probably going to go for SARS Russia. And if you're SARS Russia, then, you know, militia do get really good force bonuses, so putting militia in here with forts might be a good idea. Or medium mechs, actually, because, you know, they'll, as nobles, that's really good defense. You could just stack medium mechs everywhere. You know, that will counter any light tank rushes. Like, light tanks are so good for this situation, right? But as soon as, you know, people start speccing in the mechs, like, light tanks do gas out. I mean, getting them to level 7, they're really strong, though. So, like, if they're ahead in levels from, like a mech, like, they'll probably take down a mech with a stack or 2 stacks of 6, so then they absorb all the damage. Oh yeah, I'd like to add in that I am scouting with a sub to see what the heck is going on in Kurland. Maybe I could do a cheese here, a Mateo. That'd be really cool. Just get an easy capital sack, rob a lot of like cash and oil production. You know, that's always needed. But if this is like the naval base, which I would make a naval base as Kurland, personally right here. I mean, to protect your capital. Like a sub or 2 here really protects your capital from invasion, from direct invasion, and then like another sub right here would protect a lot. I mean, you would need a few subs if you didn't want to protect versus militia, but I mean, I would probably do so. Just in case the German player is active. I've never seen a really active German player, and when I have seen an active German player, they always get taken over by an inactive German player. Oh, look at that. We got a Netherlands player for sure. And it looks like Ireland's trying to play too now. Nothing going on in the Korean Peninsula. Oh, we got a Ture Confederacy. And a Marrakesh absorbing Morocco. That's what that looks like. So that's going to be, it's going to be one of these 2 countries are the African countries, if not they coalition together. Arabia's expanding. Persia isn't. Ottoman Empire is toward Arabia. I don't know what that means. Nothing going on in Hellenic Public. Probably AFK person. Yeah, beginner noob and didn't like the game. Romania does have buildings. Still don't know about this King of Pigs guy. I mean, I'm sure this guy's experienced, right? Like, I'm not hallucinating. Yeah, level 35. Other than Kingdom of Italy, which everyone's at war with. Like, these are good stats. Unless he's building in an economic game and he's going all in industry. Or can we be playing this game on the side because, I don't know, maybe in a world map. ×4. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. We'll figure that out. Doesn't look like there's any other real players other than the few that I pointed out. I mean, there is a lot of activity. More than not. So I think it would be about, after day 4, it'd be about a 7-player game. Oh, we'll see. We'll see in a couple hours. In 2 more hours, we'll see what's good. Alright, everyone. It is a minute until day change. Day number 2 in the newspaper's economy. Look at the economical stats and see what everyone's trying to go for, maybe. We unlock day 2 research. So we're going to be clicking on this button as soon as day 2 hits. What am I going to do this game? I think I'm going to go air. I mean, air is just so good. Like, why wouldn't you go air if you're pretty active? I mean, commies don't really, who cares about commie support, right? Like, you get damage against light, 30%, like, who cares? Like, it's not that great. Maybe if I started out with it, but I mean, it's expensive, so why would you? Unless you just invest in like basic infantry and militia, and then do that, and then maybe complement the build with something else more oil and less steel. So like planes, but we'll see. We'll see where we're headed, what direction we want to go. I could just go like more mech. I'm not gonna go for Titan at all. I mean, Titans are not that good. It's just so much investment. And if you try to go early for a Titan, like, I lost a game because of it. I was investing too much, and then too many AI wars happened, and I just didn't have the units I could have had if I didn't. So yeah, like, day 10 for that stuff, and you're better off with Flying Fortress, because, like, if you start later with the Flying Fortress, I mean, you get half the research time. Like, that, like, air is so good for commie, for research time, that it's almost worth it. It is, nobles do get to build it faster, so... Oh, there we go, right in front of my eyes, the ally accepts, and it's 23:58, the day change happens, let's hit the refresh button. Okay, let's read the newspaper, day 2, Kingdom of Hungary, and then me just 10 points behind, probably because he got an extra thing in Italy or something, doesn't matter, he's just a little bit ahead. Largest economy, I guess that's a tiny bit reflective, but it looks like Kingdom of Hungary, because nobles really need economy. 23 times, he's only a little bit ahead of me, and Finland, I mean, your upkeep is 30% cheaper, so, and I am not 30% less in economy at all, or I'd say maybe like 15% less. I don't know. I have to think about the math. I'm just throwing random numbers at a dartboard here, hoping they stick. But if I were to take an educated guess, only being like, let's see, 2305. What is that, like 1200, 1400 production behind? And in case of what? I don't know. It's not a big deal though. What we do know is, it's day 2, we're clicking on light tank damage increase, so 4 hours. What else am I gonna click on right off the bat? We might need to do a little more industry. I could go right to mech, but then I would have to invest heavy in mech. I could do it, but I don't know. I'm still thinking commandos. Like, commando flying fort build would be insanity. But I'm only saving resources once, right? To get a free commando. I'm gonna think about that gimmick now. It's not even that great. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna research mech. I'm gonna research heavy mech and go into that. So I am gonna start boosting steel economy. Hunter mech. I mean, it is day 2. If nobles went medium mech, I'm in trouble. Or they start doing mechanized inf, then my light tank is gonna gas out. I got 6.2 here, and then 9.3 in the plains. I'm only 3.1. My medium mech will shred me. So maybe I should make the plunge to level 2. I'm gonna eventually do level 3 at some point. Harpies I don't get till day 3, and they are a bit expensive too. That's the thing about harpies. And if I'm gonna go combat on the ground, I'm using a lot of oil. I like commies for planes are just so good. Like bombers, just because of the research time, the bombers are great. You can always incorporate harpies later. So what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna expand. Maybe I can bank more. I can't get bombers good until day 3. Day 4 is like when you want to start making them around day 3. So maybe I could hold off there. Oh man, I think I'm not researching anything else. Light tanks do kind of work with medium mechs in a way. And you also counter those light tanks or heavy mechs. Oh man, maybe I'll just go medium mech into heavy mech or just go a full mech build. But Hunter mechanized inf is really good. And then going into heavy mech. Do I want to go all the way to mech inf? I mean, you do have the room for it. And they are good. And I think medium mech is just too early. Let's see here. Do I have the resources for it? I'm missing enough metal where I don't want to do it yet. And I'm kind of starved for it. Because I have to fight all the way down there. Alright, not too sure what I recorded, so I'm going to go over it quickly. Getting mechanized inf. I'm slapping down for metal. I'm going to try to invade Memel or Revol so I can get it. I'm going to go Hunter Mech, or I'm going to go Mechanized Inf, start building that until I get more of an economy going for metal and oil. Capture more stuff. Sweden accepted my alliance. Pretty new player. Probably some extra units from Thing. But this is a lot of units for nobles to have, so there might have been some gold used, because, like, he didn't conquer enough to build this many units, right? Like, he's got more units than me. Let's look at Sweden here. Yeah, he gets the free gold and stuff, so he's probably boosting more. Very new, so you kind of want to, like, 6 countries already. 71 units. On commies, I could probably produce units the fastest, and I only got, like, 50. 49, yeah. When you have 72 units day 1, then, yeah. You're golden. Or dropping your gold in your winnings. But that guy hasn't won yet, so it's just a bunch of all the gold that you're getting from free shit. I'm gonna see if I can quickly tap into Mateo. That would be very good. Mateo. That would be really cool if I could just get some free resources and a free capital and some oil. That always helps. Only an hour 34 until I hit the city. Let's fix the times here on everything, though. It's already calculated, but I just want to... Nope, it's only... Oh, it's just not responding to the client. Okay. Well, anyhow. We're getting places. We're gonna get Yaroslav soon.
Alright, that is the end of the video. If you want to see more content, please subscribe to the channel and like this video to help the channel grow. And until next time, this is Organized Chaos signing off.